Hello, my wonderful friends. You are all welcome once again to my mathematics class. In this question, we are dealing with one linear, one quadratic. This is linear equation x plus y equals 5. As you can see, the power of the unknown is 1, okay? So that is why we call it linear equation. But here we have quadratic equation because highest power of the unknown is 2. Okay, so we have one linear, one quadratic. So we are going to solve this equation for x and y simultaneously. So what we do here is we go to the linear equation. First of all, let me call this equation 1 and equation 2. So we have x squared plus y squared equals 25. Let me call it equation 1 and call x plus y equals 5. I can call this equation 2. Okay, we go to equation 1, which is linear equation. We are going to make x or y subject to the formula. So let's decide to make x subject to the formula from equation 2, okay? So we say from equation 2, x equals, let's move plus y to this side. It becomes 5 minus y. So this is now the, we have made x subject of the formula. So what we do now is we go to equation 1, which is quadratic equation, and replace x with 5 minus y, okay? We call it substitution. So this will give us, instead of x squared here, we will now have 5 minus y, because 5 minus y is replacing x in this equation 1. So 5 minus y squared, then plus y squared, which is y squared, then equals 25. Okay. Now we are going to expand the bracket. 5 minus y all squared is the same thing as 5 minus y, okay, into 5 minus y. That's the meaning of squared. Then plus y squared equals 25. Now let's go. 5 multiplies 5 will give us 25. 5 multiplies minus y will give us minus 5y. Minus y multiply 5 will give us another minus 5y. Then minus y multiplies minus y will give us plus y squared. Then we now have this plus y squared again. Then everything will be equal to 25. Okay, haven't done this now. Next thing will be to collect like terms. You see, we have 25 and 25. If you bring this 25 inside, it is going to give you negative. So it's going to be 25 minus 25, which will give us 0. So let's cancel it out. Then here we have minus 5y minus 5y, which will give us minus 10y, okay? Y squared plus y squared will give us plus 2y squared. Everything will be equal to 0 because this will give us 0 here. Okay, now let us rearrange this. I want to write 2y squared before minus 10y. So this will give me 2y squared, okay? Then if I want to turn it the other way around, it will still give me minus 10y equal to 0. This is what it will give me. Okay, now I'm going to factorize this. I'm going to identify the common factor here, which is 2 and y, okay? Because 2 will divide 10 to give me 5. So 2 is the common factor, and y is common as well. So let me bring it and open brackets, okay? 2y will divide 2y squared to give me y, okay? Minus 2y will divide 10y to give me 5. Then everything is equal to 0. Okay. Now, two things are equal to 0. That means each of them will be actually equal to 0. Let's consider it one by one. So let's consider 2y when it is equal to 0 and consider y minus 5 when it is equal to 0. So when 2y equal to 0, therefore, y will be what? When you divide both sides by 2, 0 divided by 2 will give you 0. That means y will be 0. So this is y1 because we're going to get two values for y. So this is the first value for y. Let's get the second value for y by considering the second bracket, as in this bracket, when it is equal to 0. So you can also say when y minus 5 equal to 0, therefore y2 in this case now will be move minus 5 to the right, it changes to plus 5. So we have two values for y. First value is 0 and second value is 5. Let us now use these two values of y to get the two values of x. So we are now going to equation 2, the one we call linear equation, okay? Since we have identified the values of y, we'll now go to this equation and replace y with 0 and 5 so that we can get the two values of x, okay? So let's continue from here. We can say from equation, we can say from equation 2, all right? Remember that already we have said that x equals 5 minus y, okay? So let's replace y with the two values of y, which is 0 and 5. So here we have x equal to 5. When y is 0, it's going to be 5 minus 0, which will give us 5. So x1 is 5. Then let's go to x2, second value for x. The same equation here, 5 minus, the next value of 5 is 5. Y is 5, okay? So we replace it with 5. So this is going to be 5 minus 5 to give us 0. So x2 is 0. Therefore, if you want to state the values for x and y, you say x1, y1, okay, equals first value of x is 5 and first value of y is 0. Okay, secondly, x2, y2 will give us second value of x is 0 and first value of y, and the second value of y is 5. Therefore, this is the answer to the question. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget, this is where we study mathematics. If this video makes sense to you, kindly share this video to your friends and well-wishers. Like this video and don't forget to drop your question in the comment section. Thank you once again and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.